Hey y'all, I know it's been about a week. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. We just got a new dog. She's 10 weeks old, a little Shih Tzu, and her name is London, y'all. She is pretty, okay? And she's been keeping me real busy. But I miss my channel and I miss interacting with you. Now, let's get into it. So for segment one, we have Wendy Williams on the cover of the magazine called The Cut. It's a New York based magazine. So let's talk about Wendy. Y'all, Wendy just popped out on the cover of New York Magazine's The Cut. And let me tell you, she looks fabulous. The makeup on point, the hair giving rich auntie, the pose very, still that girl. And you know what makes it even more powerful? The last couple of years haven't been easy for Wendy. She's been battling health issues, including dementia and lymphedema. She lost her talk show after decades of being the queen of daytime. And she's been in this controversial guardianship where people question if she really has control of her own life and money. But seeing her look polished, confident, and still in front of the camera is a reminder Wendy may be down, but she's not out, okay? Now, let's be real. Part of me feels like media outlets love to glamorize Wendy when she's struggling, but weren't standing next to her when she needed support. And now that she's on this glossy cover, suddenly everyone is so happy to see Wendy. Where was this energy before? Do y'all think this cover is Wendy reclaiming her image, or do you think people around her are just managing her like a brand? Would you want to see Wendy return to TV, even if it's just interviews or a podcast, or should she focus on healing? Either way, we wish Wendy Williams the best. It was nice to see her looking like her usual fab self again, reminding everybody why she's still the queen of daytime TV. All right. Moving on, let's pivot to Judge Diane Goldstein's home fire. Okay. Now, let's take it to the South. It's South Carolina. Judge Diane Goldstein's home mysteriously went up in flames. The whole house gone. Three people had to be taken to the hospital. Now, here's where it gets messy. This is the same judge who recently blocked the South Carolina Election Commission from handing over the state's full voter database to the Department of Justice. We're talking about millions of people's private information, names, addresses, birth dates, even partial social security numbers. She said, hold up. But then the state Supreme Court overruled her and the data got released anyways. So now, weeks later, her house mysteriously burns down. Officials say they don't have proof of arson yet, but the timing has folks on edge, okay? Listen, I don't know if this was bad wiring, bad luck, or something more sinister, but it sure looks suspicious. And you know how conspiracy theories get started. People take one fact and spin it like a DJ at Coachella. Anyways, is this a coincidence or is someone sending a message? Do y'all think it's safe to hand over entire voter rolls to the feds, or is that crossing privacy lines? And bigger question, should judges have more protection after making controversial rulings, or is this just a part of the job? Oh, let me fix my hair, y'all. Okay, so let me get to the next one. Y'all bear with me, okay? I'm a little rusty. It's been a week. All right. So, anyways, let's pivot again to Trump. All right. So, President Trump. Now, y'all, this one right here is a headline you couldn't make up if you tried. Donald Trump got out here and said that Sean Diddy Combs came to him asking for a pardon.
How did she get handed the clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to
See, I knew that was going to happen eventually, but yeah. But here's the gag. Trump didn't even call him Diddy. He called him Puff Daddy, which tells me Trump knows him from back in the day. like the shiny suit, bad boys, 90s, Puff Daddy. That's shade in itself, okay? Now, here's the thing. Diddy has not confirmed this. His team hasn't said a word. This is Trump telling his side. So was it a real request or is Trump just being messy? Because we all know Trump loves to dangle information in front of people like it's a carrot on a stick, okay? You know he was a reality TV star. What kills me is if you do ask Trump for a favor, why would you ever expect him to keep it private? This is the same man who lives for headlines. He's not going to whisper. He's going to shout it out into a mic with a camera rolling, okay? That's just like borrowing money from your friend and then she tell you she not going to tell nobody that you borrowed the money, but she ended up telling everybody. Child. Anywho, do you think Diddy really went to Trump or is Trump just making this up to flex? If he did, do you think asking for a pardon makes him look guilty in the eyes of the public, even if it's just precaution? And do y'all remember those old pictures of Diddy and Trump together at parties? Were they really closer than we thought? I don't know. So, next, we are going to talk about Coach Prime Deion Sanders. You remember I reported on him and his health struggles as well as him and Carucci dating. So, last but not least, let's check in with Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime. Now, Prime revealed he might be dealing with more blood clots. This man has had long history of health struggles. He's had multiple surgeries. He's lost a couple of toes because of circulation problems, and doctors have been warning him for years to slow down. Recently, he had another procedure.
Surgery number 16.
16th surgery. They're gonna go out and clean his arteries out, so he has no pain and no more clots.
Surgery number 16. That's awesome. That's something. Surgery 16. Good Lord Jesus. 16 times you've been in this situation.
Looks like that.
Wheezy. You see? Mahogany, baby.
Yes, sir.
I rarely take it off.
Anything you're worried about today? You want to make sure they go over?
Out.
Figure it out.
Alright.
Hold on, when's the threshold? I can
You ready?
Down like this. This is it? Yeah. They can't go no further? That's it.
All right, Coach Prime.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Alright, we'll talk to you soon.
And y'all, less than 24 hours later, he was back at practice, whistle in hand, coaching like nothing happened. So I admire the grind. I really admire the grind. I mean, who wouldn't want that work ethic, okay? But at some point, you got to say, sir, sit down. Health before hustle. It's like he's allergic to rest. Anyways, I guess that's why his boys made it in the NFL or, whatever their endeavors are, they're going to be successful at it because look at what they got to look up to. Their dad. Is this legendary dedication or is it low-key dangerous? Should the school step in and force him to rest for his own safety, or do you let him be Coach Prime, even if it means risking his life? Yeah, y'all tell me because, ain't nobody gonna sit down Coach Prime, okay? And there you have it, Fame Tribe. Wendy reminding us she's still fab. A South Carolina judge is home going up in smoke. Trump spilling Puff Daddy's secrets and
He said, what? You better not tell nobody, man.
Man, I'm not, man.
Keep it on the down low.
All right, I'm not like that. I'm gonna keep it down, bro. Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit.
He's there.
Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
Coach Prime proving he's too stubborn to take a break. I'm B.Lynette, and this is Talk Fame Me. Drop your answers to the shady questions in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and keep it cute but shady, okay? Love y'all. See you in the next video.